Hi, this is Brett Lemmy with Plumber in Your Pocket, and I'm going to show you just how easy it is to change your dishwasher. As with any electrical appliance, the first step is to turn off the power. The next step is to turn off the water supply. Once the water is off, you may disconnect the dishwasher supply line. A 5/8 wrench is the most common size to loosen the supply nut. While you are under the sink, you should also disconnect the drain hose. In most instances, it is run directly to disposal, as this one is. Now it's time to remove the kick plate on the bottom of the dishwasher to access the electrical connection. The connection is usually inside a smaller box on the right side of the dishwasher. Even though we turned off the power at the panel, it is still a good idea to test with a pin tester as shown here. Panel boxes are not always labeled correctly, and you could receive a nasty shock. You may then remove the wire nuts and disconnect the ground wire. You will also need to remove the locking nut that holds the electric in place. Now it's time to remove the screws that secure the dishwasher to the countertop. These screws prevent the dishwasher from falling out if you have a heavy load on the rack. You may now pull out the dishwasher. You will probably have to guide the water and waste line through the hole in the cabinet. Once you have removed the old dishwasher, it's time to bring in the new one. You again will have to remove the kick plate for access. Once you remove the kick plate, you should lay the dishwasher on its side. It makes it much easier to hook up the water connections. The water line I have chosen is 3/8 PEX tubing. You will need about 6 feet. You then place a 3/8 compression nut and 3/8 poly ferrule on the tube. Make sure that the ferrule has the beveled end facing the connection. On this dishwasher, it is a 3/8 male iron pipe by 3/8 compression 90. Some new dishwashers have a connection that is 3/4 hose threads by 3/8 compression 90. You just need to specify which is which. Then tighten down your connection. The next step is to measure the height of the opening. Dishwashers have adjustable legs so you can raise and level the dishwasher. In this case, the left side needed to be raised a bit. You then fish the water and waste line through the hole in the cabinet and begin to slide the dishwasher into place. Before it is installed completely, make sure you pull the slack to keep it from kinking as shown here. Now you may slide the dishwasher into place. You should open and close the door to make sure it doesn't hang up on the cabinets. If it does, then you have more adjusting to do on the legs. You then use the same type of nut and ferrule as you did on the bottom of the dishwasher to make your connection to the hot water under the sink. Using a 5/8 wrench, you can tighten the nut down. Once the connection is secure, you can turn on the water. Now you can install the drain hose to the garbage disposal using a hose clamp.
So we can make a loop. Here, film that loop back there.
Be sure to make a loop in the drain hose. This helps the dishwasher drain properly. If you do not put a loop in the drain hose, you will end up with water in the bottom of your dishwasher. Now it's time to hook up the electric. Push the wires through the hole in the back and then replace the lock nut to hold the wires in place. You then attach the ground wire to the green screw. Once the ground wire is secure, you can then hook up your electrical wires, white to white and black to black. Now you replace the protective cover. Once you are confident with all connections, you can turn the power back on for a test. Make sure you test the water, waste, and electrical connections. You then install screws through the clips on top of the dishwasher to the countertop. And that's about it. If you don't feel comfortable with this job, be sure you call a licensed plumber.